I am recording this late at night. It is 3:02 in the morning. So I do need to be just a little bit quiet because I live in a 3-room apartment with my mother, who is currently asleep. So I'm going to start with the Imperial City, just because it seems like the sort of main thing to the mod. It's the most changed. The waterfront is a lot bigger. There's a lot more to it. The player home itself has a backyard as well as a cellar. There's a little rat down here. I like him. There's some stores over here and a sheep apparently. They don't sell very good items, but they're very cheap. I guess the intention is to be for when you're starting the game and you don't know the magic of duplicating expensive things to then sell over and over. Then you can visit them and get some early game equipment. These are some of the NPCs. Skasha Basha.
That's terrible.
Yes.
Good day.
Bye.
Hello there.
Anyhow, there's lots of new NPCs, like I've said before. A lot of them don't have much in the way of dialogue, but they're there just to fill out the city, given how large the city is now. This is... okay, well, it's not giving a very good first impression. This is actually a chapel to Kinnereth.
Do you want something from me?
No, who is the nature goddess. There's a sound. I'm playing a mod pack. I should have started with that. So the sound mod, the city. Well, there's no way to see it right now, but there's a mod there. There you go. There's a mod that adds lights to city windows, as well as. Where's a good example? Is there any? Probably passed a bunch already. Nope. Well, yep. That smoke is a separate mod for chimneys, as well as the character overhaul that I don't really like very much, honestly.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. I don't think it really improves on them too much.
Whatever you say.
I don't think it improves you too much, Matthias.
Hi there.
But it was part of the mod pack, so I don't know if it is a dependency, so if I were to uninstall it, I'm worried that the game would not work.
Citizen.
Speaking of, the mod for the cities...
Some potions. You look like quite the alchemist.
Okay. The city mod adds a lot of AI voices. This guy probably has one.
What do you want? I make sure the vendors around here pay their dues on time. And if they don't, I mess their stands up a little, as an example to not only them, if for any reason they continue to come up short.
See, it's like weird and stilted. The older versions of the mod did not have that horrible AI voice acting. If I had known that that was in the game... What? What are you? Oh, you know what? I don't even need to know any more about that. The older version of the mod did not have the AI voice acting, and had I known that it had it, I would have picked the older one. But as it stands, if I were to switch versions in the middle of the playthrough, which I've already been playing for quite a while now, it might break the game. In fact, it probably would definitely break the game if I did that now, unfortunately. I am wandering through the city without talking about it, And there's the whole point of this. Sorry. So this is, what is this? Talos Plaza, one of the most boring parts of the city. Remains the most boring. There's these little, like, government sections here that are kind of cool on the inside. See, there's like government style buildings, and I'm locked in here, and oh god.
Stop it! Then pay with your...
So yeah, there's government buildings and offices and stuff that are as boring as you'd expect them to be, but still interesting in the sense that they give the city a sense of like operations and stuff. There are homes here now, rather than just mausoleums. In fact, no, they're still here. Yep. That's where I just came from. I just did a complete circle. That is completely in character for me.
What brings you here?
Ugh. The Elven Gardens. Not too exciting. Just like the base game. There's a second story now to the whole, basically every district, that just houses the added NPCs and stuff. And there's like little miscellaneous shops and stuff. I actually haven't been into all of them just because of how many there are. And a lot of them function very similarly. Like that back there was probably a food store. Or an inn, maybe.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't want your ear, man. Why does everyone try and give their ears away? I'm flipping.
You have my ear, citizen.
The market district is the biggest part. Lots of new shops and stuff. That's I believe that's a food shop. The bank. You can deposit gold there and it will gain interest, which is cool. If gold weren't a non-issue, as it always is. It's an archery store. That's a base game store. You know that. I don't know why I'm even saying it. Most of the added stuff is up top. This one is like a magic shop. So there's like random magical bits here. There is... Whoa. I don't even know what that's going. What is happening with that? It's a tree. That is a strong tree. Growing straight up through stone. Wait, they do that, don't they? I need to move on and quit rambling. This is a horse store. Where you buy nothing. Because you can't buy saddles in Oblivion. So it's just for show. Another magic shop. Let me think. There's a toy store somewhere, which is odd because there are no children in Oblivion. But I guess it's implied. So, there it is. The toy stop. Or shop stop. The toy stop. See? There are plushes in Oblivion now, which... Oh no. Oh god, I need to go. I was gonna say these don't really fit the game, but I can forgive it. So that's the toy stop. The game just crashed if there was a weird cut. I can forgive the non-lore friendliness for the theoretical children. These are apartments. There's an apartment for all of the 9 divines, which is kind of cool. They just house the new NPCs that don't otherwise have a space to sleep.
So long.
So long. He's right. I'm leaving. The other districts aren't really changed very much. Oh, this is a weird thing. If you fast travel from inside the city, it has its own map. And sometimes you'll get that black screen, which will eventually place you where you want to go. Sorry if I sound tired, by the way. It is 3 in the morning, and I did lots of yard work today. So I'm exhausted. To Buruma. Let's see if I can get a view of the city. Maybe I should not move the camera so much. I feel like my character might be too fast. Might be motion sickness inducing. I hope not, though. The castle is not changed hardly at all on the inside, but it does look different outwardly. Some of the castles look different on the inside. Almost all of them look different on the outside. There are some new stores here. There aren't as many as the Imperial City. And a lot of the, like, I think that's a new one. A gem shop. Why you'd ever need to buy gems in this game, I don't know. But there's like Nordic art. Amazing. There's like Nordic architecture, which, you know, it's pretty cool. I always like stuff that goes along with the lore, or at least tries to. I know that it's not always possible with certain things. Are you okay? Are you locked out? Because
Good evening.
it's 2 in the morning. That's a basic, or nope, not basic, base game store. Was the gem shop the only new thing here? The only new store, rather? That's some dude's house. Weird. I gotta know. He must be some kind of stonemason or something. Interesting. It's not interesting. I'm lying. I don't care about him very much. The player home is not there. It's over here. I think this is entirely the same as the base game, but I cannot remember. Honestly, it's been so long. I usually play modded now, even if only with the cities mod, which changes enough on its own. That's kind of it for Rumor. Oh no, hold on, one more thing. Over here, and also obviously like the rocky bits and the all kinds of stuff is all different. But as far as like cities go, some of the houses have cellars. That's actually a base game cellar. I'm gonna be over explaining things. You're gonna know basically all of what I'm talking about already. So forgive me if I ramble a bit. The slum area over here. Just an area that is visibly another rat, less well-to-do than maybe the ones over there. That's a common trend with the mod. There's usually a lower class area and then the upper class area, as you'd expect, which appears to start right here, because this might be middle class, and then literally the upper class. If it's a bit on the nose, then. Never noticed that. They're literally Lower class, middle class, upper class. Okay, God. There's a loud bell. Next is Cheydinhal, one of my favorite cities. Might be my favorite city, honestly. Maybe. Looks a lot different right off the bat. Less wealthy looking homes down on this side of the city. A lot more farmers. I think there's a logger. Is this the logger? Yeah, the lumberjack. And then right about here is where the normal city starts. Yep, so this is where the kind of middle, I don't know, this is almost upper class at this point. But for Cheydinhal, the middle class, and the reason I say that is because the upper class is right here. And it's visibly, you know, the houses are a lot bigger. On the inside, they're pretty extravagant. Let me see. I could just walk in this one. Nope, never mind. Let's try this one. One of these looks fancy. I can't remember which one. There's a cat climbing on me at the moment, so if there's any weird sounds, it's because of that. Can you go away? Can you go away, please? She's not going away. Anyway, back on track here. The castle is over here. Looks different. I don't know if it is different on the inside. I kind of want to check though, because that is quite different looking than normal. Nope. It's the same. Except for the plants. Interesting. I do wonder if the modder plans on making the castles fit their architecture at some point. I think it'd be pretty cool if it were a tower like that. I don't know how difficult that would be to do. Probably not easy. Breville has crashed my game, and I'm back. And we're gonna go right back to where we were before. Something is wrong with the map. Something is wrong with the map. Oh my god. Oh boy. One moment. There we go. Sometimes that happens. It's really weird. I gotta use my mouse to click the icon. That's probably just because I'm in a mod pack and some of the things don't perform well in combination.
Be on your back.
That was really loud, lady. Some of the mods don't work well with each other. Breville is a drastic change. It goes from the poor, like, slum city to the... It would have been nice if it loaded that exact second, so it would be dramatic. To the poor, like, sinister, grimy, dark fantasy city. Here. It's a lot creepier. Like, there's obviously a dead tree here and a pig. Truffle swine. You do that. You go, pig.
How do you do?
Pretty cool armor. That might be base game. Anyway, the city of Breville is a lot different. It is a lot more evil looking. The gallows at the front are pretty gnarly. Slow down. I'm going too fast. I don't want to give anyone... I really don't want to give motion sickness. I need to pay attention. I will not be interacting with this.
Hail. I understand.
Wait, what are you doing, man?
I've heard he's a talented mage.
Oh my god.
What is it, associate? Goodbye. How goes it?
Are you okay?
What do you want?
Bro.
You hear any word about Kudai's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand.
I guess you won't be doing that, right?
Farewell.
Farewell.
Hello.
Hello. But other than like the visual changes, I don't think there are hardly any new. Yeah, it's nasty here. I don't know if I like how nasty it is. I think it maybe could be toned down a little bit, just because it kind of feels like it feels a little bit much. But I get what they're going for, because the count in the base game is supposedly like belligerent and not reliable. I'm probably saying too much. Leowin's pretty cool. It will probably crash my game though. It is one of the more changed areas. Very colorful, very yellow. Very, very yellow. Yep, there it is again. There's a lot of nobles' helms now. I don't think there were very many in the base game. Nobles and Leowin, that is. There's the Blackwood Company, the Fighters Guild, of course. There's a cemetery over here, which is pretty cool. These mausoleums here, actually are all locked at first. Okay. And you can come in here to get like treasure and stuff. They're like little challenge areas, I guess. That one didn't have any enemy, but these two here. This one had a lich, and then this one over here had a wraith that was super strong. And they both dropped like, one dropped a good staff, the other dropped a sword. Anyway, I need to get back on track here. There's a Khajiit quarter somewhere, if I find it. And it is a like segregated area for Khajiit specifically. Because amazing. Can I get out of the water? There we go. Because the Countess of Leowin is racist to Khajiit. And so they have their own secluded, forced segregation area. It's kind of grim. But it does go along with the game, I guess, because the Countess actually has a torture chamber. You probably know all this. I don't know why I'm explaining it like you don't.
Take care.
This is the Khajiit quarter. There's like clotheslines and stuff that kind of add more. What is? Oh, clothespins. Okay. Yeah, it kind of adds just more life into the city. There are aspects that I like about the mod. I mostly like it. There are some things I don't care for. Obviously, the AI voice acting being kind of the major thing. But like I said, the older version doesn't have it. The game crashed, just like I said it would. Because Leowin always crashes for some reason. I think there's a bank in every town. That's kind of it for Leowin, though. It's not too much, just kind of a layout and design change. Looks nice, though, to me. Skingrad is not terribly different.
Hello there.
Hello. A lot of the just like city layout is the same, although there are.
Who will help an old beggar?
I will help the old beggar.
blessings.
There's a lot of areas like this, just little side paths that are kind of for decoration. Like this broken, whatever you'd call this, altar, I guess. And then this is again another noble quarter, which actually I think is unfinished. Missing body. Yeah, this is a noble quarter. And then this is kind of more like what you'd recognize, other than the yet again random stone statue. But yeah, this is all very similar. That's a nice looking manor. I hope nothing bad ever happens inside of it.
How are you?
Pretty okay. I don't know if the cemetery's here usually. I think the chapel is a lot different. Okay, not a lot different layout wise, but very colorful. The windows are a separate mod.
What's the latest?
Very pretty. A lot of the guards have different armor. That's a chapel guard specific. That's specifically a chapel guard, I guess. Wow, I'm gonna have to turn that down, because that was the loudest spell I've ever heard.
Seek my help?
No, I don't.
What?
I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay now.
Why do you say that like that? I don't like him. Yeah, Skingrad's not terribly different. I've always liked this little bit here. When I was a kid, I used to run back and forth down it doing like flips and stuff. Kvatch. Very good city. We won't be going there though, because of how nice it is. Anvil, what is going on with you, man? You're wearing like a bad couch design or something as armor. Wow, that is ugly. The guard armor is actually a separate mod, so I don't care for that design, really. Anvil itself isn't super different. There's the courier service, which is actually its own quest line. Well, it's not a quest line. They're like side quests you can take that you deliver mail to people and then get paid very low amount of gold for doing. Totally not suspicious home here. It is very nice, and I'm sure whoever's in it is very nice. This is all new, I think. A lot of what the mod seems to do is add... I think I said this already, but I'm going to say it again, because I can't remember. A lot of what the mod seems to do is just add different classes to the town. So I think that's why there's a lot of areas that look very residential, which, you know, it makes sense. They have like 30 NPCs per town, so they need somewhere to put them. So it's cool. I think it's cool, at least. The harbor is somewhere. There's a market here. Where's the harbor? Hello. He didn't even say hi to me. I was the NPC that time. Yeah, the harbor has a lot more boats, I think, than it does in the game, in the base game. One of them around here is haunted, I think. Is it this one? I think it is this one. There's supposed to be a lady here that you know this. I'm gonna keep doing that probably, explaining things I don't need to. That's Anvil. Did I do Coral? I don't think I did Coral. Nope, I started at Burma. And I've been going clockwise the whole time. Unknowingly.
What is it?
Nothing. Coral's different. Or at least this part is, I think. Well, maybe not too different. No, it's different. It's just another case of adding a different, like, neighborhood area. The gray mare is here now. Which is actually where it always is. But what they've done is they've added a neighborhood behind it. So it looks like it's in a different spot than normal. It's a little market area again. I think that each of these has merchants during the daytime that sell random fruits or meat or whatever. Rangers Guild has its own quest line that I've never done. And then this would be public baths. There's no nudity, right? There's no nudity. I didn't install anything like that. I just had a heart attack. Okay, no, they're not. I'm leaving.
Let's hear it.
No. I don't have anything to say to you. I think this one's different.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
this one's very different. Very laggy. Very laggy. Time to go. Hugo Ballet. I always like that guy's name. Hugo Ballet. I sound like an idiot. And then this is Knight's Desire. Is a blacksmith, I think. This is the same as it always is. This little neighborhood here. I've always liked this neighborhood. This little circular thing going on. I don't know why. Who is that supposed to be, I wonder? He's holding a... What is that you're holding, sir? Eh. I don't know. I'm giving up on that guess. No, I'm not. What is this? It's like a... It literally is just like a metal circle or stone, but like whatever. Maybe it's like the circle of life. Maybe. What the heck? Okay, well, that was Coral. Let's see. I think that was all of them. I think. Yeah, no, it was. I think. If it isn't, and you want to see something else, let me know. There's also a mod called Better Dungeons that changes a lot of... It changes the dungeons, as the name implies. I don't know why I'm having trouble putting that thought to words. And I'm trying to find one that is particularly changed. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I think there's a cave around here I didn't do. Maybe that would be something I could do. It's like King's... something. There it is, King's Crest Cavern. I haven't done that one yet. My mouse is doing the weird thing again where I have to click it instead of using the controller. I wish that it would not do that so that I could just use the controller. Oh, I need a weapon. Loud bear. I have to turn the bear down. My neon pink sword here is because of a glitch with the enchantment effects. So I'm gonna use this one. And see how different this is. Of course, I can't remember what this cavern looks like in the regular game, so maybe it's not different at all. And then if you get, like, if you don't want to watch this part, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna record it for the sake of it. Just in case. Yeah, this is different. Usually the caves aren't big like this. I'm not even checking the chests. I don't want that anyway, though. Is it just ogres? I think I hear an ogre. Did I? Crab. Let's see. Withered forest. Key lock? What? Oh, please don't be a quest. It would be in character for me to pick a dungeon that is locked behind a quest somehow. It is ogres fighting alchemist. He's not an enemy.
Well met. The Colovian.
Okay. Have a nice day, random man. Him being here makes me worry that this is a quest location. So I hope this isn't a. If this is still in the video, then it is not a quest location, and something actually comes of this. So we'll see, I guess. Oh, it's just him. What?
Good afternoon.
It is the afternoon. He got the time right. That is a rarity. This would be where he's staying, I guess. How strange that he's in here. Especially with how many monsters there are. Just kind of here. Am I getting anywhere? Basin chambers. I wonder if there's another branch. The map moves so slow. There is, okay. Oh. What's on me? Whatever. Onwards. Ew. Ew. We don't like them. Shirt galleries. Shirt. Is there a key somewhere? I might need to either speed up the section of me finding the key or skip a few things until I find the key, just so you're not watching me wander around like a fool. I bet the key's over here though. Wait, what? Withered forest again. Oh, that alchemist had the key, didn't he? Yep, it's on his table. I took your key. The key to the church galleries. What is church? Probably sounds stupid. I hope it's not something like well known and that I sound like an idiot being like, what is church? Ugh, I'm unaware of this. I'll shut up. Let's see. Where's the door? It's over here. Hopefully. Nope. Oh my god. Where are you, church? Church. Church. Oh. We're having fun in here. Oh my god. They are hostile. I can't do it. I hate them. I'd spare them if I didn't hate them. There's nothing up here. Are these... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, those are eggs. Oh good. Oh good. Good. Love it. Now it's the path over here. Where? In the egg hall. Wait, what's on me? Spider? Wait, oh, there you are. More than one. Hello? Whatever. Onwards. Onwards. Rolling away. There's gonna be a big one, or isn't there? I hope not, but there is. There's gonna be. You know it. I know it. You don't have a cavern full of eggs and baby spiders without there being a big spider. Pack mule. Probably a feather spell. You can live. You cannot. Wow, that is nasty. No. No, thank you. So I guess that key would be to the withered forest area, the underwater one, maybe? The name Withered Forest sounds kind of cool. Where was that? This way? Yeah, it was this way. What? Hello? May I leave? There we go. Was it over here? I think it wasn't. Because this is where church is. Nope, it is. I think. Nope, yeah, it. Man, I am really good at navigating. Excellent, in fact. This feels like the right way. Right? Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally. Good grief. Okay. Withered forest. What are we working with? Hello. Whoa. Big fish. He turns when I move him. Something sees me. I would have let you live. Well, this is interesting. Let's see. It is withered. They got that right. $60 gold. That's what I think of when I think of treasure. 60 gold. That's like enough to get 4 apples. Maybe 5. You, I will not spare. What is going on? Let me out. What the heck? What the heck? Well, I gotta take this stuff. That is just crazy. I'll never sell them. I never do. Hope you don't mind. Was that the big reward for this place then? Bunch of emeralds. Let's use the world's slowest map. No, there's still more. Okay. How about this way? The chart galleries again. Okay. What do you, oh no, that was that trap door that I saw earlier, I bet. Again. Here we go. One last path here. Right here. There we go. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Oh, now I'm really sorry. He lost sight of me. That feels bad. Don't care for that. What is that sound? Do you hear that? Do you see this? I've angered the root. Stop it. Stop it. No, it's angry. I gotta go. So I guess the emeralds were the big reward for all of my troubles, which, you know, if I needed gold, that'd be really good. But I don't. I know how to get gold. I know how to get a lot of gold very quickly. Well, that's about it. There is one more dungeon, but I'm not gonna do that right now because it's 4 in the morning and I'm tired. So I hope this was somewhat informative and mildly enjoyable in some way. I can record the other dungeon at some point if you want to see it. It's like a Cthulhu thing in Hackdirt, the weird village outside Coral. I think it's Cthulhu anyway because of the lore. The story of that town is a reference to Cthulhu, and there's a dungeon under it that was added. So I'm just gonna assume that that's what it deals with. But I can do that at some point if you want to see it. If not, don't worry about it. This concludes the world's most mediocre, long-winded, rambling session I think I've ever done. So, yeah, goodbye.